Yes, people, welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. Look where I am, people. Mexico City. I'm wearing the Mexico shirt, vintage, retro, because they are playing Ecuador tonight. We're going down with DR Sports to the fan park. 120,000 people expected to be there. Cannot wait for that. But I'm really getting amongst the World Cup vibe now, on the rooftop of the Airbnb that we're in right now. So life's good. But life is good here, but back home doesn't seem to be much progression on who replaces Mohamed Salah. Is it one player, is it two? Well, the two targets that we've been speaking about for some time, you could even argue months, since Mo Salah announced he was going to leave Liverpool at the end of the season. I've heard Barcola, I've heard Diamonde since maybe February, March. Now it looks like that Diamonde wants to go to PSG, so nice one for that. Just wasted all Liverpool fans' time watching bloody Ivory Coast at the World Cup, and they're on right now. And then obviously attention switched to Barcola, and then PSG come out and say, well, if Elliot Anderson is 116 mil, we want more than that for Barcola. I understand the market is the market, but let me just say this. Barcola's not worth 100 mil plus, and neither is Diamonde right now. So who is the other option that Liverpool are going after right now to replace Mohamed Salah? 116 mil for Barcola, yes, he's a good player. We know that. 2 Champions Leagues under his belt, scored at the World Cup, comes off the bench for France, starts sometimes. Hasn't really been doing that for PSG. But they're just looking around, aren't they? And go, well, if he's that, then we want this for him. And Liverpool just seem to be at the mercy, really, of this market, which obviously Liverpool have had a big part in almost reconfiguring, recalibrating the market ourselves after last summer. But as fans, I mean, I've just seen Nusa score a wicked goal for Norway. Apparently he had a dodgy knee and failed a medical at Brentford. But I don't think any of these players are that much better than him, who'd probably be 30, 40 million, Nusa. I mean, it's got to the point now where, one, we don't even know Mohamed Salah's next football club. We're still waiting on that. There have been people that have come out in the last few days and said the higher-ups at Liverpool are well against the idea of letting him see out his final year in the contract, which he still has. So we don't know where he's going to go. Maybe he doesn't even know himself. But in terms of that replacement, left side, right side, in terms of that, there doesn't seem to be much progression, is the key word here. Where's the progression in securing another winger, on the left or the right? Yes, we've got Munoz in the door, back in training now with Spain. Maybe we see a bit of him off the bench in the rest of their World Cup campaign. But it's got to the stage now with 2 months left, the 2 big targets. And I had David Lynch on the channel last week, people, telling us how Diamonde is the top target. He's who Liverpool want. You know, if you can't get him, you swivel to Barcola. There's no way Liverpool are paying £160 million for Barcola. I just can't see it happening. So it leaves us as fans questioning the format of our plan, the structure of what we want to do going forward to try and replace him. And obviously on the left-hand side, with Cody Gakpo's future up in the air as well, there's a job to be done there too. And Spurs, you know, they're looking at, the Abbey's in the background, they're looking at Cody Gakpo. I mean, we would want a lot of money. Speaking of Cody Gakpo, right, whatever Liverpool fans, football fans have said about him last season in terms of very off form, wasn't hitting the heights that he did the year before, you have to just respect and congratulate him for scoring that goal in what is the most difficult period in not only his life, but definitely his family's lives as well. The strength that he found to say, yes, I am available to play for my country. I think he's now only in 3 players that have scored 3+ goals in the last World Cups, with Mbappe and Messi, and now it's Gakpo as well. Great finish as well. And I just think from all Liverpool fans, just incredible show of strength from Cody Gakpo last night. And listen, whatever happens in his future, he's won the Premier League at Liverpool. And for what he did last night, I think the whole footballing world, including the subs, the players on the pitch, all went over to show him some love. And that's what he needed last night. So my heart goes out to Cody and his wife and his family. And obviously we say you never walk alone. And, you know, we hope that they can... This is just the worst situation ever, isn't it? And I just think, you know, what a courageous performance last night from him. Going back to options though, I mean, if you're not going to get Diamonde, who, let's be honest, like I said, he's not worth over 100 mil. If you're not going to get Barcola, who now PSG is saying they want 116 mil, where does that leave us? What are the other options out there? Listen, the scouts at Liverpool, Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards, the head of football, they'll be looking around, obviously, the data-led kind of process that Liverpool employ to find new targets. They will have other targets there. But as fans, I mean, we're looking around going, who's going to replace Mohamed Salah here? Go and call up Jared Bowen. See if he's made his mind up yet. Because at the minute, get him in. 30, 40 mil, West Ham should take that. They're about to get 85 off Spurs for Mateus Fernandes, so I don't think it's worth that either. So where does it leave Liverpool? And let's not forget, it's still a centre-back we need. Arguably need a right-back. Definitely need a 6. I've just been watching Sangare play for the Ivory Coast. He looks good. Kamara's still out there. And then, of course, you probably need an 8. And then you need 2 wingers and maybe even a striker. David Lynch told us last week on the channel that Liverpool won't go in for a number 9 in this summer transfer window. So it just seems we're a bit stuck right now. We're a bit jolted in the road. We're in traffic when it comes to our progression in our transfer targets at the minute. Let me know in the comments, does anyone out there watching this video think that Barcola is worth 116 mil? Is it just plucked out the sky because Elliot Anderson's gone for that? You can't even compare the two. I don't know why PSG is saying if Elliot Anderson's worth that, then Barcola, no. One's an 8 and one's a winger / forward. So you can't really compare them, to be honest. And then Diamonde, looked decent, but in terms of that end product, I know he's only 19. But from what I've just looked at, and I'm downstairs watching him play for the Ivory Coast, he's not worth 100 mil.
Wanted him last week.
Yeah, wanted him last week, you're not going to get him. I was literally getting the flight to Mexico and it says, yeah, Yan Diamonde prefers PSG. Brilliant, phone straight back in the pocket, flex turns up, hold that. It's not good. Progression, we're in traffic. Come on guys, step it up. In terms of the World Cup, Florian Wirtz goes out last night. And I'll be honest again, I'm being frank like Lampard today. That wasn't good enough from him. 3 assists in four games. Just looked a bit weak on the ball, and we've been saying that all season. Again, Andoni Iraola gets into the pre-season. Now Van Dijk's coming home. Shocking defeat that for Van Dijk last night after Cody Gakpo scored. But all these lads are now coming home to get a full pre-season under Andoni Iraola, and that's what we need. Still in the competition. Munoz obviously hasn't featured yet for Spain. Alexis McAllister and Alisson. So we'll see how they get on. But right now, as we stand here, yes, it's the World Cup. I am keeping one eye on the transfer market, but nothing else is really happening from a Liverpool perspective. So Liverpool fans in the chat, let us know where we go from here. Do you think these players are worth that money? And who else is out there that we could actually go and buy? Let us know in the chat. But yeah, from sunny Mexico, I say sunny, it's only just come out in the last half an hour. It's been thunderstorms, rain. But I'm wearing my Mexico shirt. We're going to watch them win today against Ecuador. And from a beautiful Mexico City, nunca caminarás solo. Hasta luego.